So I've backed off the Thermowax screw adjuster there. This little cam here, this cam is attached to it, you can see there. So when you push that screw right out, it backs this cam down away from this little roller here. Now that roller was seized up, so I've got that running free. But this cam edge pushes that back depending on the position of this, which is dependent on heat, like I said earlier. The torch has just gone off. So this is adjusted all away from this now, so this heat thing will have no effect on the idle. So because that has no effect on the idle, I don't need to have it up to temperature to adjust the throttle position sensor. So that's all had a bit of a clean up. So if I put this down now, spin it round, I've managed to break one of the lugs off the air temperature as well. And again, you can't get older parts, so hopefully that's a matter of just grinding a bit of plastic away, and then I might be able to get a solder fix on there. The throttle position sensor is these things here. That's the adjustment screw. So what you do is put the meter in. I'll just put the meter on. So I've got the meter connected, and it goes on the two right hand pins, not the left hand ones as I said before. So just clip that on there, and then this backstop adjusts the reading that you get on there. Now according to the book, there's the two pins that you put it on, A and B. A and B range 0.8 to 1.2 kilo ohms. Full range 4 to 6. So it's 2.3 kilo ohms at the moment, which is far too much. And then when you actually move the throttle to full scale, 4.1k, and then just bringing the throttle down slowly. See, it's changed again, just depending on how you move. It's quite difficult to set. So that's at 1200, open and a close. 2 kilo ohms, bring it back down slowly. 1.3. 1.6. 1.5. But you just get screwdriver in. Quite fiddly with one hand, and then turning the screw out without trying to press it. See, it's quite difficult to get it to set right. So if I fiddle with this for a bit and see if I can get it any better. So the TPS measurements I've got to about, well, it's going to be 1000 ohms up to there, and it runs smoothly. If I operate the throttle, you can see you're going from about 1000 down to 4k. The adjustment screw is there, but it's very fine with a little tweak, and it seems to jump out quite a lot. Let's stick this in here. That's come off the actual, that's come out of there, and I can't do this with one hand. And you can see it's lower on here, 885 up to 4.2, back to 9. So it's either very flaky or this pot here, this potentiometer's on its way out. So it's 1100 ohms now. Near enough. It does this a bit as well. See, it's gone really high resistance now, even on the backstop, which is no good. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it at that. I've got the this screw backed all the way in, so there's no effect of the cam. If you can see, just put a bit of zoom on that. That backstop on the fast idle is away from this cam, which is operated by this wax thing here now. So no matter what this does, not what temperature, it doesn't actually move, so it doesn't have any effect. So I should get a low idle even when the engine's cold. So I'll put it back together and see what happens. The other thing I've been looking into is the bonding for the ECU as well. Now I've read that this can cause a few problems. So while I've got the throttle body off, on the inside where the ECUs are in the footwell, there's an ABS ECU and the normal ECU, and they're bonded through the normal system onto the old wiring. So I've run a couple of just a couple of straps through here, and I've bonded them onto various places and onto the battery, just to give the signal wires some better bonding. And one onto the filler neck. Now the actual bond for the ECU is that thing down there, which that doesn't look too bad. I bet it's got a decent electrical connection, but I'm going to take that off and give that a clean as well. And those two wires are the ones that go to the ECU. So I think one of them goes onto the ECU, the other one goes onto the ABS ECU for the bonding. Now this cable here that I've put onto the filler neck goes back to the ECU, so I'll move that from there now I've got access, and I'll bond it onto there. So they're going to be, it should be a good signal for everything around that area. I should have videoed the startup, but it did hop, skip and a jump for the first 15 seconds, which is the AWS. Oh, hello. Another cat pissed in the car again. So that was the AWS kicking in, and then it just settled right down to a nice 800 RPM idle speed. So that's pretty sweet for a first start up cold. Just let it warm up for a bit, then go for a drive round in it, and then just see if the hunt's in and see if the idle stays down. So just a quick follow up, it's all built back together now, the throttle body's back on. I started it cold and it jumped up to 3000 RPM, which is the auto warm-up system, comes in for about 15 seconds, and then the idle dropped to about 800, which is what it did. I've been out for a run, got it up to temperature. It's very hot outside today, so it's done a few miles. The idle's still around 800 or 900, which I'm pleased about, and it didn't cut out, no power loss. So all looking good. The only thing that I have come across now is in third and fourth gear, when it's on boost under very high load, the clutch is starting to slip. So again, it needs some more miles on it, but worry about that later. All good.